Does your portfolio look scared? Are you struggling to grasp where the market's headed and where you should put your money? And if this is something that you're asking yourself and you're going, yeah, I actually am curious, what should I do? Well, you found the right video and you're at the right place. So subscribe and like so you get more of my videos that come your way every time I post. So the top three coins that I want to talk about today that I feel will at least 15x by 2025 are, I'm not going to tell you guys right away, am I? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down from the first to the second to the third in no respective manner because all of them are good investments and very undervalued. So here we go. First coin that we're going to talk about today is Gala Games. First heard about them about mid-September when the price was around 2-3 cents. And around that time I started doing my own, as they say, research, due diligence. And what I found was they had they had some popular games, and I really liked the quality of it. And there was a community, and it's all about community. And at the end of the day, they have partnerships as well, and the partnerships are quite substantial in my opinion. And one of them being Filecoin, which I'll probably make a separate video on that at some other point. But they have the very good infrastructure. Plus, from the 11 games that they've got publicized at the moment, the two, specifically Townstar, really good quality. Played it myself, and I do think that there's going to be a lot of traction there. And logically, in this sector, they have to develop, market, launch, and do so many different things until they're ready to be the next hot thing. So, with the market cap of about 540 million at the moment that I'm doing this, I think by 2025 they'll easily get around the 12 to 15 billion, 10 to 15 billion dollar mark, and that's based on the fact that they're going to probably come up with maybe 3 to 6 games every year, publicize it, talk about it, do all the PR, and at the end they'll probably launch one. And the hype, the anticipation for all of it is just going to keep pushing the price up. And it's very undervalued at the moment. Very undervalued at the moment. And where it's sitting at about 7 cents at the moment from when I just checked a few hours ago. So I think by 2025 there will be huge potential for this coin, and the community itself is just going to keep hyping it up and pushing it up. And again, this is not something where you're just going to get rich overnight. Metaverse, as well as all the other sectors, as you want to call it, has suffered and has struggled. So it will take a little bit of time until it picks up, but it will pick up. The hype was there. We crashed, yeah, and we are going to come back. And when we come back, we're going to come back stronger. So Gala Games, I would invest some money in there. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just how I feel. Certain gaming coins are going to work over others, and at the same time, this is the best potential where you can actually make those returns, the higher returns, rather than Axie Infinity, where it's quite high, or well, it was quite high. It's quite reasonable now, but it's still not a place where you're gonna make the big bucks. So Gala Games, not financial advice. So the third and final pick, well, probably not, because I'm gonna make more videos telling you what else you need to buy by this year, by that year. So, but anyways, here we go. So Hero, Meta Hero, that is a solid buy. It's a no-brainer. So it's basically scanning things, objects, toys, people, shoes, clothes, you name it, art, all of it. And yeah, putting it into the metaverse. So great revenue stream, only revenue stream. But I would say let's just take a step back on that one, because Everdome, it's about to launch. At the time of the recording, I would say they had about 2 days until launch. So let's see how it plays out. Let's see if what I'm saying is legit or not. But my prediction is based on the fact that I found out about Hero around last year, mid-October. It was around 15 cents. Bought some. Sold around the 20-cent mark, but I saw it going up. Thankfully, I moved that money, put it into something else, and I didn't feel I wanted to take the cash that I did have and put it there, because I had other things I wanted to do with it. So it reached 25 cents, and then it started crashing in November, December, as we all know. and since then it's just been on the decline. Now, you got to keep in mind they have partnerships with Sony. Just leaving it there, Sony, yeah. So, moving on from that, I do feel they're ahead of the game. They're the only ones in the game. They've got great infrastructure, and what they're doing is revolutionary. And they use a deflationary token to create these unrealistic, realistic, if that makes sense, 3D tech art. It's mind blowing how advanced it all is. And if you sat down, did some research, do your due diligence, as I keep saying, you will see the upside to this. It's sitting at less than 2 cents. It's hovering between 0.015. Like it has a lot of potential once we get through them. All of this negative stuff with the war and inflation and all the other real life factors that are making this all so bad for us. And we will get through it, believe me. It's just history repeats itself, doesn't it? Again, none of this is financial advice. All of this, you do your research and you will come to the same conclusion as me that the 3 coins I just talked about will easily 15x by 2025. Don't miss out. Again, guys, I will continue making weekly videos and I will do my best to be as consistent as possible for so many reasons, but mainly just to keep you guys abreast of what I'm doing, what's going on in the market, and where I feel you guys should put your money. Again, not financial advice, but if you do appreciate what I did and you want to show your support, which doesn't cost you anything, like and subscribe, tell your friends, share it. It doesn't hurt. It just brings positivity to everyone's lives, yeah? The third and final pick, at least in my opinion, is SushiSwap, decentralized exchange. I'm sure most of you have heard about it, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. However, one thing I could say is Chef Nomi, he did a $14 million rug pull, which killed the trust within the community. However, he returned it and handed over ownership to Sam Bankman-Fried. And since then, everything's been going well, right? And I don't mean November, December time, even before then. And since then, everything's been crashing. I don't mean since then. I mean literally since this situation happened, they've still continued doing well. And they've released 2 tools, Miso and BentoBox. So BentoBox is a token vault that supports a collection of decentralized applications and smart contracts. And that's supported by Kashi. And Kashi is basically Japanese for lending. And what it is a lending and borrowing platform that utilizes smart contracts to allow certain margin trades. And Miso just helps new tokens launch. Simple, straightforward, but very useful. And hey, like most other coins and tokens, you can stake for passive income, which we're all about passive income, isn't it? So I personally use SushiSwap to get my hands on altcoins, but in all truth, I've never invested into SushiCoin myself personally up until now. And I say now, I mean in the last few weeks. So it went to an all-time high of $23.30 something cents, which is clearly a very healthy number. And it's resting around the $1.30 to $1.47 range, back and forth. But it's a steal. It's a steal. So I was lucky enough to get my hands on some when it dipped right under $1. Look, not made much money on it, not made any money on it. I'm just accumulating where I can because I feel that it will get back to its all-time high. So, and if not beyond that, and when I say beyond that, I'm saying 2 years from now, 2.5 years from now, 2025, that is when SushiSwap will really shine. So accumulate, get your hands on it. Not financial advice, but buy what you can afford, put it away, stop thinking about it, stake it as well. Whether you're gonna use that money to pay small bills here and there, that's nor here nor there. What you need to do is buy and stake. This is not financial advice. And if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, share, friends, family, colleagues, doesn't matter. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Until then, catch you soon.